Hello all. Hope everyone is well. Doing good. Morning, morning. Spinman, the pre-lurk, Easy, if I could tell, Ida, and Josh. Hello everybody. Yeah, my chat overlay messages thing is not working. And I think it's a intricate combination of doing various things on both PCs because the chat overlay is a bit sensitive to having like multiple things open. So I'm just going to see. No, actually, it's still. Wait, hold on. I didn't send anything, did it? Is that better? Wait, that's not even sending anything. Why can't I write on Twitch? Let me just reopen the... Re-pop out the thing. Hold on. It's actually having some issue. Twitch chat is having a problem. Hold on. Let's get this sorted out before we start. Why is Twitch being weird? Right, there we go. Twitch is being incredibly slow. Is that working now? Ah! It's all suddenly just started to work, I think. Wait, hold on. Something bad's happened to the stream. One second. Something not nice is happening here. What's happened? The preview is okay. Does it look alright? My average time to render frames is kind of high. Seems like it might be struggling a little bit. I don't really know why. Why would that be the case? What's happening here? I think it's fun on YouTube. Okay. Good. Looks okay to me over on Twitch as well. Was just watching the MTX video. Excellent. Good on YouTube, fun on Twitch. Okay, well, I think maybe it was just a little hiccup. Based on God knows what. I have no idea. No idea. Seems to be that it's worked itself out. Whoa! Okay. Edge Bunny, welcome to the party 4. Thank you. I was not expecting that. We were literally just getting set up. You been playing some Tarkov today? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, something that seems to be... I think something seems to be very slow with... Oh no, that seems to be working. That seems to be fine, actually. No, it does seem to be good now. Yeah, have you tried switching it off and on again? I did that with Twitch chat and it seemed to actually help. Okay. So. The only thing that's a bit weird is it seems like my game audio... What's happening here? Where's my game audio gone? That's an absolute classic. Where has my game audio gone? Running Taki tonight? Excellent. How does the armor feel to everybody? Is it majorly different now? Why is this doing this? Let me just triple check, see what's going on. Okay, that's receiving this. That's fine. It doesn't seem to be playing. Hold on. Let's try and figure out what's going on here. What's going on? It's not actually playing Tarkov audio. Ah, I know what's happened. I think I know what's happened. Voice meter. It's not voice meter's fault, I don't think. Oh, I think I need to do something even more critical, actually. Unfortunately. Sorry about this, guys. Classic dual PC things. Just classic dual PC things. There we go. This is probably it. Yeah, it's because it's using... Here we go. This one needs to be... this one. I think. And then it should work. Is that working? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Woo-wee! All right, fixing voice meter on the fly is slightly sketch, but that's all right. It's okay. Alrighty, so what are you guys saying then? Armor is sick. Armor tier video. Yeah, I'm actually going to do like an armor tier list again because it's a bit confusing. Oh, sounding good. Armors actually act like armors. Yes, this is true. I can't make decisions for myself. Which armor going to be better after the armor buff? To be honest, they're all kind of similar, but I think this is by far the best. The ACPC. And if you haven't seen the video that I did, it's the most recent one on my channel. It is the one with the... Basically, I just explain all the armor changes and why I think the ACPC is going to be really good. Basically, like the long and the short of it is that all of these types of armors that have got plates and soft armor are all going to be decent, right? The plate and the plate protection is now much bigger and the same on all of these things. So this is going to protect you a lot more than it looks like. This is going to protect you again more than it looks like because it goes all the way to the edge. The difference between something like the Gazelle and the CPC Mod 1. So say you get shot through the side on the Gazelle. I'll just give you a quick recap for those of you who haven't seen it yet. The armor on the Gazelle, if you look at the armor areas, it says thorax and upper back. Thorax is this bit. Upper back is this bit. And you can't protect this. So the thorax, the hitbox for the chest, the thorax... What's really annoying, right, is that thorax there doesn't mean thorax here. That's one of the things I hate about this system. This should say thorax front. So thorax is this square here, which is thorax front, left side, right side, and back. The Gazelle protects front and back of the thorax with its soft armor, but not the side. So you could be shot through here. The plate now protects all the way around here, but the soft armor doesn't. What's different about the ACPC is that the soft armor on this, so look, there's soft armor on the chest, but when you look at the armor area, there is no thorax, there is no back. It protects the front plate and back plate section because it's, when it was originally designed, the soft armor is like thinner than on a Gazelle. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to inspect it. The Gazelle goes right to the edge and the front plate sits inside it. And the soft goes right to the edges. Whereas on the Ars Armor CPC Mod 1, the soft armor sits right behind the plate and is actually thinner, which was leaving an area. Now the thing is, what they've done now is because they've changed the system so that the front plate goes around all the way around here and all the way around there as well, the soft armor follows it. So this actually ends up having more protection around the arms. You have 5, say you got a class 5 plate in, you then have 5 plus 3, as opposed to the Gazelle, you've just got a class 5 on its own. That's the reason. I mean, in most cases, it's not going to matter in like that much, but it gives you a small edge. But don't get me wrong, right? All the armors are now really, really strong. Issue with the Osprey's the weight. CPC's lighter. Yeah, CPC's lighter as well. But Osprey gives you arms, right? Which you don't get on the CPC. But you can craft a CPC too, which is pretty insane. You know? I'm actually going to craft another air filter, I think. Because they're a bit quicker. Because we can get one of the... Oh, God, come on. We can craft one of these, and then... we'll be able to get one of those finished before the end of the stream, and then we can craft something else afterwards. Very good. We'll leave that for now. I can't be bothered with that. So, what we're going to do today, I think I'm actually going to carry on with Ref's quests, for a part at least. We've got to place 3 TP bricks under Caban's office on streets, and 3 TNT bricks, yeah, TP. Yeah, TP 200. TNT bricks at the MVT Academy entrance. So we're going to have to get like 6 of these TNTs. Let's find it. Let's find them. I don't know where we need to go yet. I'll look it up in a minute. Oh man, it's not actually that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I guess we'll hide them in here. Most of them anyway. Maybe we try and get to the MVD place first. Try and do that first, and then we do the other one bit in Caban's area. It's probably a good idea. Right, well, let's just start with this. We'll start with this. We'll figure the rest out afterwards. I'll figure out where Caban's stuff is, like when we're actually in raid. Do I need anything else? I don't really use the green flare exit anymore. Not particularly. We should probably take one anyway, right? We'll take one anyway. Right. Dual PC things, also known as champagne problems. Well, I mean, it is my job, in fairness. Wish you good raids. Oh, thank you, Van. Change anything about ammo availability? Nope, it's exactly the same. They've done nothing yet. Does neck armor and shoulder soft that you get from the Osprey matter? Neck armor, yes, if you get shot with anything under 25 pen. Anything over that, you're just going to die. So I don't think it matters. Maybe against scavs. So scavs, like, almost never kill me. It's very, very rare. So I'd rather protect myself more against people. Couldn't find anything on it on Googling. With the new system, when do I have to change plates? Is that the old system at a certain durability threshold? Yeah, basically. Like, it's the same thing. So when they're damaged, they're not as good. M61 craft is quest locked. Yes, it's like you have to get to level 55 and then complete a quest there. My crafting skill is 30. Saw your video. There was no comparison between the CQC Osprey. Why do people I feel like people misunderstand the video a little bit. People are like misunderstanding the point of some of what I'm talking about in the video. The Osprey has soft armor that protects the thorax and the back. It does not have soft armor that follows the plate. It's different. It's a different model of soft armor. There's a select few rigs where the soft armor is directly linked to the front plate in the code. So when they expand the area of the front plate, the soft armor goes with it. For something like the Osprey, your front half has got soft armor underneath the plate, which is fine. That's all well and good. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You actually get more soft armor on the stomach because the plate only goes down to, I don't know, here. I have to stand up a bit. The plate only goes down to like here, and then underneath that is all soft. With the CPC Mod 1, you don't get that. But what you do get is they've added plate around the sides, around the arms, above the arm. And on the Osprey, you don't get anything above the stomach on the side, on either side. Whereas with the AACPC, you do. That's the difference. That's the difference. Hope your days were going well. Thank you very much. It's been going good. It's been going good. You made that CPC rig go up in value? I did. It's funny. Swap M80 and TNT about the same price, but M80 has high availability. Yeah, true. I probably should do that. Actually, no. It's you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I kind of hate that only the same old ammo is viable again. Me too, a little bit. Yeah, me too, a little bit. You're right, Deep. You're right. But I'm going to keep them 3 and 3 because hopefully we'll get to MVD and just deposit them off. I'm sure I could probably go and buy a TNT. I'm sure it'll be okay. Totally celebrate a new armor tier list, maybe for next wipe. I want to do one now, I think. I want to do one, like, right now based on the change because I do think I do think it's important. They're only the ones that allow headsets. I feel like the mask is way too strong. I don't know. Like, the mask only goes up to class 4. Most of the time, you're just getting shot through the face with that anyway. I'm not a big CQCM believer, so yeah, there's that. I just don't really believe in it that much. I don't think it saves people particularly. Right. Where are we? Finance building? No? Oh, we're in here. We're in here. In the vets. Okay, well, I'm actually miles away from MVD, but we can probably get to it. It's not too bad. I'm going to leave Caban till later, just because I've got, you know, TNT bricks on me and stuff like that. Kind of cutting across from a PvP perspective. It's not really great. Like, I'm tempted basically just to book it across. Like, early on in the raid, I feel like you're less likely to just get gunned down here. I mean, it might happen. Gonna work our way through Sparger, I feel. What we got? Okay. I do have my flashlight on a decent mode. Right, let's just wait here for a second. Let's wait here for a quick second. We could take a breath and get some info. Have a little think. Let me catch up on chat as well. Is 5.6 SOST still viable? It's tough if you meet someone with class 5, unless you hit them in the head. It's hard. It's hard. Let's do one live today. I'm actually putting together my thoughts on it because it's actually quite nuanced. Because, like, some of them are like, oh, you've got soft armor under the arm. It's like, where do you value a thorax soft at class 3 versus an armpit soft at class 2? I'm still deciding. So I'm trying to categorize everything right now and figure out exactly, you know, what's going on. Time to press F and win. No access to 5.6A1 yet. Big break for Tarkov, still level 3 Peacekeeper. I think it'll be okay if you hit people in the face. You're just gonna not... You won't win direct fights, maybe, you know, with SOST. It's just kind of tough on that basis. Computers with gigabit up to run this so well. I mean, it's fine. It runs it okay. I don't get, like, insane FPS. Oops. I don't get insane FPS on streets. Oh my god, I literally can't press the enter button. I mean, I'm inside right now. So, like, this is running okay. Obviously, it's improved since I did, like, dual streaming, which is good. Endurance higher than strength? What is mine? Yeah. I don't know. I've been running heavier kits recently, but it's not something that I, like, often do. I always try to run the endurance first. I've been playing a bit of arena, though. A little bit of arena here and there. It's interesting. Interesting playing a bit of arena. Gone back to it. I quite like Last Hero. I know exactly how long it's going to take, so that's quite fun. Yeah, I have a 5800 X3D and a 4070 Ti Super, which the 4070 Ti Super has actually made, like, quite a big difference, especially on a map like Streets. I wonder what's best to do here. Sounds like somebody shooting at the top of the whatchamacallit building. Yeah. Like people about. Why I keep hearing somebody running? Why are your stats so low? Well, I have 458 PMC raids. So that's probably part of it. Also stutter sensitive. Yeah, I mean it's fine. You're super high level considering the amount of raids. Maybe. Because I did the event quest, and so that gave me like a ton of XP. It was like nearly 1 million XP. So for somebody who's level... I think I was level 40 something. And then it gave me just like a bunch of levels. Yeah, I'm like... I play in a very efficient way. I try to play very efficiently. As I've said before, right? Like, you see all my gameplay. And I play 3.5 hours 3 times a week. That's it. That's all I play. And then occasionally, like, I'm playing a bit of arena off stream. But yeah, like, you see all my hours, right? I'm outside of the white period where I do put in extra time and I am live more. I'm on for 10 hours a week. Oh my god, no. not what we want. That's not what we want. Oh well, scabs can't hurt us anymore, can they? What do you do? I can't. I literally can't see them. Well, other than getting naped, shot in the back of the neck. Oh my god! Was that PMC? Dude, should I have gone along the street? I hate going through that little tunnel. People are always sat in Pinewood. Oh, I thought we'd waited long enough. I know somebody was over there, but like, are they really covering the green exfil like this early in the raid? Yep, yes they were. Shot in the back of the neck. And this is probably, let's see. So what do we think we got shot by? M80 at worst, I think. Probably M62. And so having the Osprey protection with class 3 at the back, it's just pointless. Doesn't make any difference. Let's see. What did I get shot by? I think it'll be M62. M62! Yeah, there you go. So what's the point in wearing class 3? Around the neck. There's literally no point. I'm telling you. There's no point. Do you see the new scope zoom teaser? It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so the advantage of the CPC Mod 1 armor is that the soft armor covers the plates and therefore you survive longer if you get hit on the plates. Yes. But it is impossible, bar a very, very tiny spot, it is now impossible to get shot in the thorax without getting hit in the plate. And that's the other part of, like, the whole point, if that makes sense. Like, you can't really get hit in the thorax anymore without it going through the plate. And the soft arm is always behind the plate. So on that basis, it's actually very good. Oh, I've run out of headsets somehow. I've literally run out of headsets. It's crazy. Let's go for like XLs or something. I like XLs. They're not too expensive, but they're not too crazy. They're decent enough. We'll just throw on like a bunch of stuff. Actually, I've still got a good Bastion. We'll try that. Given we're kind of questing. Yeah, don't need anything there. Go and grab these things. Right, then we'll get ourselves. We'll use the spear, I think. It's just like the meta spear, I think. Yeah. You know, I don't necessarily need to use the voodoo. We can use the voodoo, but we can also use this. I actually have these around, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I've got them inside other scope mounts or something. That might be the case. Alright. I did buy a bunch of these. Yeah, there you go. I'll get a couple more as well, just in case. Because you can only buy 4 per reset, or something like that. Hybrid. I'll buy some more of this. So hybrid is good. It's good. Right, so FMJ. Let's take that as well. So how much of this stuff do we want to do? So we'll just bottom load it with 10 of these. I think I'll do full hybrid in the first mag. Less. Just to stem the loss a little bit. I do actually have enough. It's probably okay. We'll do it like this anyway. Grenades. Then we don't have to think about it too hard. I like taking these big boys. They're quite fun. The big explosions. Okay, then we've got Propy. Good. Oh yeah, and I actually need a few other things. Oh, we'll take like... No, you know, let's not do that. We've got enough stuff that it's not a worry. We'll take the cheap CMS kit. I think I've got extra splint somewhere. In here? Yeah, extra splints. We'll just take that. That's what I normally take in here. This and this. Yeah. Exactly that. So we'll heal everything. And then I need some more TPs. I need like 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't really like going into MVD unnaturally, if that makes sense. I can't be bothered to put these back in my storage, so we'll just I'll just grab them like that. Throwaway bag. Yeah, you see, this is super light, this thing. It's so good. Love the CPC. Right, let's do it. Streets. Well, I'll grab this again. One of these. Just in case. It's worth taking. Actually, the only other thing... okay, no, I actually do have the keys for streets already. Oh, good. Can't believe somebody was there to kill me, though. That's nuts. Right, let's do it. Update chipset drivers. Yeah, if you have a 5800X3D, you need to update your chipset drivers because there's actual support for the 5800X3D. If you're before, like, I can't remember which one, and before, like, version, I don't know, I think it's 11 or 12 or something. I can't remember. That was on mine anyway. Do side plates overlap the front or back plates? No, but they're, like, connected together. What plates are you using? I'm using the ESAPI ceramic class 6 in the front and a GAC in the back at the moment. Leg meta is back? I don't know, because leg meta kind of is not as good as it used to be. Can I post a link to MD site for the chipset driver? Yes, go for it. Do you feel like BSU turned down AI spawn rate? I don't think so. I mean, Streets has been low-ish ever since they had, like... There was some bugs with the Street spawn rate at one point, I think. I don't remember now. It's gone up and down so many times, I've actually forgotten. TNT is for a quest, yeah. I have to plant some at the military academy and some... Actually, I've got to make sure that I don't need a key for this, actually, because that'll be quite awkward if I do need a key. Do you need a key for this thing? I hope not. 2 sofas on the first floor. No, okay, you don't need a key for that. A trash pile at MVD. Okay, it's just in the middle. Yeah, fine. All right, that's easy. It's nice and straightforward. You either hit side or front and back and not both? Yes. Now, I don't actually know whether the... I don't know whether the hitboxes actually do overlap, but we were unable in testing to cause a plate hitbox to get hit twice. So like a thorax, like a front plate and a side plate at the same time. We couldn't get that to happen. Now, there is a suspicion that as soon as the plates are dealt with from a ballistics perspective, that it might just resolve and move on to the soft armor. So even if they did overlap, that they wouldn't interact twice, something like that. Yeah, 5800X3D, we were just talking about making sure people update their chipset drivers before using them. Okay. Let's not go that way just in case we get nuked by the cabanery. Okay, stick to that one as well, good. I go along the road this time. I feel like now, like these days, you just have to avoid Pinewood Hotel in its entirety. It's actually kind of annoying. It's genuinely quite annoying to me. Like every time, it's like, I would say it's about 50% of the time. 50% of the time, if I go down that road past Pinewood, I just get one shot in the back of the neck. Or in the head, or whatever. It's a real ball ache. But we can take our time. We don't need to rush. We don't need to rush too much. Good luck in the raid. Thanks, Pastor. Yeah, if you're like on a really old chipset, like a really old BIOS version, then it can have a big change in performance, yeah. Can you share your PC spec? If you do exclamation PC, it should tell you. I don't have much experience with Intel, so for CPUs, so I always recommend people to get either the 5800X3D or the 7800X3D, depending on what their budget is. 5800X3D runs on AM4, which is end of the line and is like out of date, so that's basically the best you're going to do on AM4. If you want something that's you're going to be able to upgrade in the future, 7800X3D gets you up to the next level of RAM, DDR5 rather than DDR4, which I'm on. I'm still on a 5800X3D system because I haven't bitten the bullet to go up to the next set. So it just depends really. And then graphics cards wise, I'd say it doesn't really matter. But for Tarkov, I mean, like a 3070 is sufficient for Tarkov, but it's a bit like short on VRAM. So like what's probably a good like min max, the 3060 with 12 gig or 16 gig or whatever. Like you want like, I do think you want 16 gig of VRAM. I do think it helps. Like I've gone for the 4070 Ti Super, which is really good. It's maybe a bit expensive for EFT though, because EFT doesn't matter about the GPU that much. Yeah, the 5800 X2D is like really cheap now. Because if they brought it, they're nearly bringing out like, they've nearly bunny hopped over it twice, but it's still an amazing CPU. Streets 1440p low is 8.5 gigabytes. Yeah, so like, that's the context you want, right? 8.5 gig VRAM, the Streets on low. So like now, so right now, oh, I'll have to, let me see. Right now, I have, it doesn't tell me, oh no, it just tells me down here, doesn't it? Yeah, I have 11 gig in VRAM right now. And that's with nothing else open, right? This is on, because now I'm on dual PCs, got nothing else open. So, and that's just at 11, yeah. 11 gig in VRAM of the 16 on this card. The Streets, and that's Streets medium. I don't run higher than medium. I'm just on medium textures. So that's not even that crazy. Yeah, 7800 XCD gives you like 200 FPS on Rust, which is crazy. Yep. You don't need a crazy PC for Tarkov except for CPU. Like, you really should just focus on CPU for EFT. More so than anything else. Okay. So, can we see... A question. Can we see the sniper scav from out here? No. No. I'm going to hop over here. Oh, if I can. The game lets me. Oh my god, this is the worst timeline. No, it's the... No! I am very lucky to be alive. Unless that was a player. I don't think it was. I think it was Caban's dudes, but... That was... Lucky SOB. We actually had the kind of like blacking out of the screen, but I literally didn't take any damage. I didn't take any damage at all. That was close. Bought a 7800 X2D recently. It's pristine. Yeah, like that's the thing you want. I didn't want to have to re-upgrade. I didn't want to have to upgrade everything, right? Like if I go up to 7800 X2D, it means like new motherboard. It means new RAM. It means obviously the CPU as well. I didn't want to have to do that. Right, we're going to go past finance this way, I think. But this area is like full of people too. Why would it let me vault? Come on. Come me over. Come me over. Is that unvaultable? Jeez. 5800 X2D still best for M4? In my opinion, yes. It's the best chip that you can get for EFT, at least. That's for sure. And then, yeah, then look into undervolting it. Even if you don't really need to. Just to lower power. Like, you either prevent it from throttling. If you don't have a great cooler. Which means you can get more power out of it because it doesn't throttle quite so hard. Or alternatively, it just runs at a lower wattage, so the electricity is slightly cheaper. I've come to really dislike this courtyard after I realised you could basically look through all of these windows. It's quite a miserable time. Right, so let's see. Actually, let's have a peek out of here, but then I don't think we want to run down here. Let's have a look. Someone's already hit the relaxation room. I could run that way. Might be okay. I'm very paranoid now because it feels like people are even more campy than they were before. Which I sort of can understand. I feel like people are now more cautious. Like, you know, you can be killed. Or it's like it's harder to kill people wearing good gear, so it's like make people a bit more ratty, maybe. Yeah, that's all the way over there. See what's going on through here. Which one plate you use? I'm just using the class 6 ceramic one. I picked up a loading kibber. So I'm kind of just doing whatever at the minute. Let's go in here. I hope Colontire's not here because that would be annoying if he is. AM4 got another 5 years in it at least. I think, like, for budget machines, probably, but if you want something actually good, like, it's gonna, you know, it's reaching its useful life expectancy. Do you think that the 5800X3D, though, is brilliant? It is amazingly good for the price. I was buying a new computer entirely. It makes sense. If you're buying everything from scratch, then it's good. 5700X3D, if you want to say. Yeah, do not build new with AM4. I kind of agree. What, AMD GPU? Yeah, like, I don't think AMD GPU is bad. But for gamers, I think AMD GPU is fine. If you're a content creator, it's a little bit different. But they're better value per frame a lot of the time. The AMD GPUs. Intel, like the chips, the pins are on the board and not on the chip. How'd you update those chipset drivers you're talking about? I have the 7800X3D. I don't know if I've ever updated it. So this is like a BIOS update thing. Like the BIOS is annoying. What you should do though, you should go and check on your manufacturer and see. So use something like CPU-Z, CPU-Z. Go and use that program to find out what BIOS version you're on, and then go and look on the manufacturer's website for BIOS updates to see what they actually do. If you have a 7800 X3D, you probably have a BIOS that's new enough because the motherboard is newer. The problem with mine is that my AM4 motherboard it was designed before the X3D chips even arrived, right? So that was the problem. Whereas if you've got a 7, 8, whatever, it's probably okay. But just that's the way you do it. You go and check, and then you have to update it if it's not right or if there's some issue. You know, and that's the hard part. It's not difficult. It's just like, it's just worrying because it's one of those things where if you screw it up, it's like big bad. But most motherboards now have a way of doing it easily. Like you put it on a USB pen. Like you download the file, you put it on a USB pen, you put it into like, I think mine's a gigabyte motherboard, so mine's got this like easy flash utility on it, and you just press the button and it flashes the BIOS. Like you don't even have to go in and like do it in the BIOS. It's got its like automatic thing. So like the new features that have come about in the modern era for updating the BIOS are actually not as bad as they used to be. But it's still, don't get me wrong, it still terrifies the bejesus out of me. So there you go. Right, now we've got to get back to Caban's building. So depending on whether he is actually there or not, or whether it's just some like lame person at the front, I'm actually going to get behind because I don't like entering from... I'm not going to say the rest of that sentence. Better value per frame for rasterization. Yeah, exactly. If you want ray tracing, then... Well, I don't know. Aren't the two competing technologies kind of like back and forth on ray tracing and stuff? I think that's for the most part true. But I think some of the AMD offering is actually quite good now. I'm not really an expert on this though. I'm not a huge expert on like GPU hardware particularly. Okay. All these windows terrify me in this bit. Nobody's usually sat in them, but it's still scary. Right. Lovely spear? Yes. It's good. It's good. It's nice. I think it's good for, as I say, defeating the new armor system. Sig Hybrid is one of the rounds of all time for doing it with, you know? It's just powerful. It's like BP, but it fires quick, and the gun is a dream. And it's actually a lot less expensive than it used to be, now that the Finding Raid system has been removed from the fleet, because people can kill people with the spear and then resell it. So it's not like spears are, you know, marked room only one and done situations. And like just rotting in people's stashes. People can actually like flip them on the flea, resell them, and everyone's a winner. So it's quite nice. Yeah, go 5700 X3D with a B550. That's what I have. That's what I have. That's what I'm running right now. That's my jam. Tell you, that's my jam. Flashing bars is only scary the first time. True. VMAX. BIOS update is great, but chipset is just a Windows driver. Oh yeah, we're talking about two different things here. BIOS update versus a chipset driver update. FMJ or hybrid? I mean, hybrid is like much better if you can get it. That's another BTR. Just the BTR. Any dudes on the roof of this thing? Can I even see them from in here? Not really. Fake explosives. There's no good way to do this, really. No good way to do this. Okay. No. We didn't die. So that's good. Right, let's just think of the action plan for a second. Can you buy the SIG good rounds? You can indeed. It's one of the big pluses of them. You can buy them from Peacekeeper. I shouldn't have been so definitive since I'm also not an expert. Do you in research? Indeed. Indeed. Give us on spears? Yes, I actually got speared both times I went into Skibber. Do you think they should roll back some of the flea market restrictions, especially for weapons, because the recoil rework has flattened the performance of many weapons? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, it actually matters now. Now that you can just buy these guns off the fleet. I don't know. I don't know. I feel... I don't know. If you could buy the gun... Like, maybe the guns, but maybe keep the ammo restricted? I just don't think you can let it all go, you know? I need to think about it. Like, what's restricted now? Fear MDR? Thing is, it would then unlock Fear MDR for everybody as soon as they get to Peacekeeper 3. I'm just trying... I'm trying to defend the early wipe, you know? Oh, no. I thought you're supposed to get off the... I thought you're supposed to get off the gun when you throw the grenade. Oh my god. Well, that's what happened. It didn't do the thing, guys. It didn't do the thing. He just killed me because he stayed on the gun, despite the fact that I threw a nade at him. Hello, Giga. What quest are you on? I am on the one for Ref, where you have to plant the TNTs in Kolontai like military academy area, and also in Kaban's Lexos. But Kaban was there. Why restrict MDR scars RSAS? It's just to preserve early wipe, really. That's the thing. I don't know. I need to think about it because the world's different now, so I'm not sure. I need to make sure that what I think is still like right. It's still the right thing. I'm not 100% certain. But you should be able to buy it. When I last looked at the spear, you could get it for like 200k. Yeah, it's not too bad. Go for that one. That one's actually underpriced because that's got this bad boy on it, which is worth 45k. That's what I love about the flea, though, in this fashion. Being able to, like, find something underpriced and then reflip the parts. It's, like, really good. I like it a lot. One of my favourite things. In fact, I'm going to take this off completely and then build this guy. And then see what I've got. Because I'm sure I have some other optics around. Just lying about. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I've just got Elcans. Okay. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I can't believe that guard killed me. That's freaking annoying. That's freaking annoying, dude. Why is that so expensive now? Not that it matters. I hate it when it doesn't update properly. There we go. Whoops. Whoop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, hold on. What's happened now? There we go.
Gold, please.
There we go.
Good
We fixed it.
Mr.
Good.
Morning.
Yo! Nullus Pointer. Thank you for the 8 months. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Take our other CPC with us. So, this time, let's go modding. What we got on the front plate? We can grab... Hey, Steel is another good one. Class 6 front. And we could just do the gack in the back. Do always love that. Okay, so we bought another couple of these. So we got some FMJ. Repair this. This is fine. We'll do that. And then we'll stick the hybrid in like we did before. Didn't even get to shoot the damn weapon last time. Oh, sad. Didn't really do much. Just wandered around and then died. To Gabansgads. I still need a PKP, so I'm incentivized to go and actually fight them. All of that stuff. And then... These days, I almost feel like I'd rather just buy the bag than sort through the stack of things I've got there. Quite funny, really. Right. Oh, yeah, I need another hemorrhaging full of all of my medical supplies. Not that I could buy them easily. It's fine, but just annoying. I've got these TP bricks in my pockets. Okay, let's try it again. Just go kind of late. Yo, what up, Dazzled? Just like the BSG allowed reselling a gear on the fleet, but much better if the trader prices were increased. Reselling means traders sold item prices defined by market forces, which are based on ROI, which means that only good players can afford equipment. I mean, the prices I would say have pretty much exclusively gone down. I don't like the reselling of ammo, but... Talking about performance, went to 5700X and RTX 3080, still getting 40 to 60. I mean, the 5700 might be the problem. Were you not tempted to get... I mean, I hate to say this, but were you not tempted to get 5800X 3D? How much more were they? I don't want to seem annoying. But the non-X3D chips, they really just don't perform as well. They really do not in EFT. They really don't. These plates are level 4 traders. Some of them aren't even purchasable. Some of those plates. I got them in Kipper. What do you think of the work in progress bid for BST? I think it looks cool. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, yeah. As a new player, how'd you get 176 million? I basically just ran the Bitcoin farm all wipe. So it's lots. That's many, many, many Bitcoins at nearly 1 million rubles each. That's the short answer. Also playing streets and looting the rooms. Concordia, relaxation room, military academy. Streets is crammed full of loot. If you want to do loot run stuff, then do that. Lighthouse is not bad either. If you look through the locations where you find vertexes and things, then it's also not too bad. But streets is just way better. Streets is like on another level. Are the best crafts right now the same as a couple of wipes ago? Depends. For money, broadly. But for like use, a lot of people are doing the AACPC craft. You promised. Indeed. We have been promised this before, by the way, I would just like to point out. So I'm doubtful. I think that hardware will catch up to Tarkov before we get any noticeable improvements on streets. I don't think BSG know how to make it better. Kibber the shop in Interchange? Yeah, it's actually stacked now. Kibber is like stacked with stuff. Kibber is really good. It's got spears on the wall. It's got class 6 plates. You can pick up 1 or 2 class 6 plates pretty much per run. Into Kibber. It's awesome. It's really good. It's really good. Always very cool to BSG to put the best thing on the maps you did Starfleet level computers to run. Yeah, if I wasn't going to run streets, and I wasn't going to, because I don't really like running Lighthouse. It is profitable, but I don't really like playing that map particularly. If I was not going to run either of those, what else is good? Like Reserve can be quite good. You know where to go. Can be alright. Interchange is also not terrible. So at least there's a lot of stuff on Interchange. Does mean playing Interchange though. Right. This is not an amazing spawn. Which I wonder whether we just go... I've just got to get to Caban, so... I wonder if this is even the best route. It might not be. Come out through Beluga. Reserve best map altogether. Reserve is quite fun. Like, I actually quite like Reserve. You don't have to go underground. Yeah, so streets, the thing about streets is that the performance of streets is very, very, very sensitive to like where you are and where you're looking. So if I put my FPS on now, so it's at like 78 here. If I look this way, and I'm getting all the culling advantages, it's up to like 90. If I look out of here, down the main street, it really starts to drop when there's loads of textures. Look at that, 56. So yeah, you like people who are seeing bad performance might be in the same boat. Unless you've got a 7800 X3D, you often are going to have issues, right? Like if I scope now, so like the beginning of the raid is also worse. Yeah, like 37. And this is on a... This is with the dual stream, so the computer's doing nothing but that. Just streets. And it's still not amazing. But it also depends, yeah, it depends on, like... Depends on the raid, depends on what's happening in the raid, depends if there's boss AI around in the raid. Depends how many players there are. In the beginning, it seems to be worse than later on in the raid. It's very, very mixed. It's very mixed. It's a weird old map for performance. Because they've made it perform by virtue of using the like aggressive culling model on it. But that doesn't work in all the areas. It's one of the reasons why I think Lighthouse sucks so much. Okay, so what's my plan here in getting to? If I go through the underground. Is that me? I feel like it is shouting at me, but I don't even know where from. I give myself away as well if I do this. There's another one. Whoa, there's one right there. Jeez. Freaking nighttime scavs. Damn it. Can you kill the lights? Yes, most of the time you can, yeah. Not always, but most of the time. Using OBS 30.2 beta 3, multi-track video streaming does lot less demanding than using 2 different encoders. What do you mean? I'm now using it. I've got a dual stream PC now, so now I like set up. So I'm no longer running it off my one computer. Fancy gun you got there? Yep. Hmm. If anybody spawned in here. See, we've got to get up to Caban. We can just go along here, in fairness, and see if he's there. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll head up towards the financial building and then just see, like, the bank, and then see if he's actually here or not. Because if he's not there, it makes this like 10 times easier. Take ourselves up through here. Yeah, so I've got a 4070 Ti Super in my gaming rig, and then I'm using the 3070 in the second PC. That's how I'm doing it currently. What does that even mean? Like multi-track video streaming. What does that even mean? I don't know what that could possibly mean. I'm interested anyway, even if I'm not going to use it. I'm intrigued. What does that actually mean? Reserve's where you go when you're bored of having million ruble raids on the streets. Yeah, I mean, I like Reserve. I like the way Reserve plays out. It's quite fun. TLDR, we are talking over transcoding off Twitch could stream to 2 sources at once. Oh, taking over transcoding. Oh, I see. Taking over transcoding off Twitch. So being able to stream to 2 sources at once without using the plugin. Because that's what I do right now, is I use the plugin to stream to 2 sources. Then it means I'll have to send Twitch, like, multiple encodes of the same thing. And I'm already encoding once for YouTube and once for Twitch. So that doesn't sound great for me. I guess it depends on how it's done. Gonna depend on how it's done, really. That's scav just like running into nothing. Hope I don't get gunned down from the window of this goddamn building. What's going on in this area? Sounds pretty spicy. Not gonna lie, it sounds pretty spicy. Not go up any further, I don't think. Going on in here. Let's do this bit. Oh, it takes you into that one, that stairwell. I always forget that stairwell exists. Yeah, 4070 Ti is all and good, but the thing is I don't want to have OBS open on my main PC. For performance reasons. Is the issue. Bitrate is going up. OBS devs testing 4K 60 on Twitch, right? I thought they weren't going to increase the bitrate. I thought they were only going to change it to like AV1 and have the more powerful codecs to be like allowed. Because if they increase the bitrate, then that's also quite big. Bitrate increase on Twitch is, so yeah. Big deal. Got to get into Lexos. Basically. It doesn't look like it's full of nasty dudes. Don't see like a ton of, you know, the sniper boys on the roof or anything like that. I feel like it's kind of okay. Happy with my 3090 with its 24 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, it's good. It's definitely good. You might almost say overkill, but it's definitely good. 3090 is pretty decent. I'm quite glad that I didn't do that though, because I've kind of like stepped up in the mid to high-ish kind of tier to get the next level of like tech. Because I wouldn't be able to play Grey Zone, I don't think, with a 3090 because you don't get frame gen. It's really annoying. You don't get Nvidia's frame gen. It's a right pain. Bitrate limit is because of transcoding. Well, in that case. Yeah, so there's people fighting at the other side, I think. What's that key? These are these random ones. There's, what are they called? Which one is this one? This is Tarbank, I think. Tarbank cash registered apartment key. I think, is it that one? I think so. You just get like a bunch of money. It's not, you know, it's not actually too bad. And there's cash on the table as well. Not the worst. Can you get in these two? Okay, well, there's scav. I can hear scavs. It's not like... I should integrate that into that stack. Anything in this one? Just sofas. I want to see if there's anything on that desk. Let's look in here. As a level 16 Timmy, what ammo and armor would you use now with the changes? Oh my god. I don't even know. I actually don't even know what you're supposed to do, really, as at level 16. Like, maybe, like, it depends, like, what's the best ammo that you can get access to? It depends on what you want to do as well. Like, do you want to be able to kill players with class 5 on? If so, you know, you're going to have to pick something that's pretty beefy. Oh my god. I was not expecting Caban to be, like, stood right there. I didn't think they were up. Ow. I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked. I was expecting to walk in. Okay. Well, alright. That's what's happening then. Giga has good videos for early work. Thank you. I learned since I saw you last time in Lexos. Last time I went to Lexos, I actually did alright, but I came from the other side. I'm not very good from this side. I'm amazed I'm still alive. Five for 5 PP and BP in raid. Buy M855 and PS off the flame. That's true. Yeah, last time I saw you, that was when I was in raid with you. Yes, I peeked and got instantly murdered, didn't I, in the head. Oh no. No, no, no. It's just a scav, but... No, the bleed, it's black both my limbs again. Oh no. Armor saved you? Yeah, it probably did, look. Front plate, side plates both damaged. Front and back plates. Makes a big difference now. Took out 2 fully chatted out guys with the Kedda. With PSD, just by arm and leg metering them. I'm amazed that that works, but I'm glad it did. 762 PS is Prapple 3, so it's... I wouldn't say it's that early. Is Goons Edition better? No. Not in my opinion. TCWSP. 30 pen 87. Maybe buying PP off the flea is not terrible. Being able to buy... I think it's just expensive, that's the issue. As you say. You could probably buy CBJ, right? Right, okay. We're in a bit of a bad way now. I don't really want to use any more of my Salewa. Particularly. What's the game plan here? I don't think I want to come in from the front against these dudes. Because I'm very bad from the front. Against Caban. And those lot. I just don't really know the deal. So I think I'm just going to keep going. Have you got an aspect key? I don't. I do not. I'm going to go round, I think. I know that Caban's at the front, or at least it looks like he's at the front. So if we skirt around... The hell's that? I mean, it's bizarre to have a game where no one's gone for Caban. I need some energy, so let's get something. Let's get something from the shop, and then we'll head out. Huh? That will kind of do for bare minimum. There's another one there. For any actual food. Get a Kit Kat? Okay, yeah. I'll have to go get a Kit Kat. Yeah, DLAA would be really good, actually. DLAA would be sick. I don't know why you can't put DLAA on. Like, it's just a different res setting. Like, it doesn't make that much difference. Okay, let's go this way then. You can do it in Grey Zone now. Popping to Tesco Express before your murder attempt? Yeah, on the Scav warlord of the biggest map in the game. Exactly. Exactly that. I wonder if I walk up here, can I vault that? No. I cannot. So. Along we go. SJ12? I have one, yeah. That's just for, you know, emergencies. No reason to use it if I don't have to. In my opinion. Just making sure I'm set up right here. Okay, we'll go right back over to here. And we'll try and start this again. Oh. Watch me die in one shot to the head. This is actually quite useful because I wanted something else to eat. And we might even find some meds. Eat that and carry on our way. Oh wow, bandage. Exactly. More meds in the aspect building if you want to fight Kaban. I have to get in though. That requires me to get in. Okay. The last time I did this, the guy just completely ignored me and then shot me anyway. But the problem is if you don't do it like this, get gunned down by the gun turret guy. So I'm not completely sure what the best idea is really. I guess we'll just go to here and then chuck this straight at the guy. And I've just got to hope that the guy actually gets off the damn turret this time. Okay. Okay. Somebody killed these dudes. Wait, unless these are PMCs. What was that? I feel like there's someone on the roof as well. Let's make sure we're fully loaded. Well, we've got the time. Yeah, wood on the left is the sniper. Yeah, I can probably... Okay, I can't see him. Oh, he's there. Come on. Maybe I can see him. Need to see him when he turns. I wonder if I can see him through this side here. Not quite. Oh, he's there. A freaking Alton on, that's why. Hanky AF! That's why he's not going down. He's got bloody Alton on. Okay, we're gonna have to kill this guy. He really is cramping my style. Okay. Use the last little bit of hybrid. Wall bang into the leg. The thing is, they have loads of health though, and it's just like uncertain. I'm just gonna run out of ammo. It's okay. I've damaged him quite a bit. Let's see. Should be right now. Okay. Should probably reload really. Good. Frickin' Alton. Right, here we go. Planting the bomb stuff. Doing one of the new tasks. Yeah, this is a ref task. This is, you have to plant some TNT in Caban's place and in the military academy to shake him up. As ref says, we're not going to plant any, you know, there's not going to be a detonator. It's just going to stir them up. Yeah, scary Alton. Even against Sig Hybrid, it's like kind of scary, you know? Right. Complete. Good. Is the big man still at the other end? I feel like he might be, you know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, and then we'll finish it up with that. Actually, we'll do it while we're looting. Okay, so we'll take this bad boy. The big pockets of the Caban boys. Nade. Maybe I will take the little bandage just for now. What have these guys got? BP? Pretty good. Yeah, less aggro stuff at night? Yeah, we'll have to see. Sneaky. Sneaky. This ain't really worth taking. All right. Well, we can go and check. There's at least one more. We'll see what they've got, ammo-wise. This looks like PRS or something. That's useful. What's this? PP? Hmm. Yeah. Not sure if it's worth taking the PP, really. And I think Kaban was in here. He was like at the front. Oh, he's dead here. It's interesting because it means that somebody came and killed him. Oh. Somebody came and killed him between me seeing him. Kind of weird, right? Anyway, where have we got to go? Crash site? We'll just do crash site. One of them. Maybe you killed him with the nade? I guess we'll find out at the end of the... at the end screen. What's this guy? Oh. Got ourselves another CPC. Gigaby fan, the armor. My reputation precedes me. The thing is, I could theoretically like min-max this and swap them out, but it's not worth doing. It's just not worth doing. Alright, let's go. Alright, crash site it is then. Let's go! Yeah, I think it was a scab near Kaban. We'll find out whether it was that guy or whether it was me. Who knows? This is kind of what happened last time when I killed Cabana and like a whole bunch of people had loads of loot. And then I managed to die in the exit. Because somebody was there in the flare extract. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable bad luck. Sounded someone on the roof. I think it was like another sniper scab or something. Something along those lines. Or just another regular scab like wandering through. Do you scab move prone? Don't move prone? Don't think so. Or you think it was an actual like player scab or something? Like prone nick about somewhere. Could be. Could have been. You really need the belt boxes. They've got lots of really good ammo in. They've got lots of BT in them, which is pretty cool. Like valuable ammo. Why play it now with that MVGs? You don't really need it on streets because it's light enough. I never did that, like, ambulance phone quest. I think the unheard guy killed Caban and got rushed by the guards. Probably, yeah. That's probably true. Last Hero made a lot of fun. Progression's nowhere near as grinding. Yeah, I actually quite like Last Hero. I've been playing it a little bit just to improve in PvP. I use it as like a, not a game mode on its own. I use it to improve at the main game. 19k. Yeah, I did. I killed Caban with the M67 grenade. Well, that That was a good nade, no? Good nade? Nice. Nice. Yeah, wait, why didn't they push you then? I think, was it because I was maybe too far away? Because I was, like, backing off, right, to try and heal myself out of Lexos. So maybe I was too far away to aggro when the nade went off, because I was, like, behind the truck outside on the street or something. You absolutely meant it, no lie? Yeah, 100%. Level 29. Into my first real crack in a wipe. I'm finding late wipe rough solo. My mate stopped playing with the unheard drama with all the flea changes. So I'm still able to bang rubles. Yeah, it's hard. Like, don't get me wrong. The game is hard. It's very, very hard. I don't normally like the RK one, but I think on the RD you can sort of get away with it. If you're not using a drum, I think it's okay. I, personally. And then because this is like 44, I then swap this over to something else like the SE5. Boost this back up. But gun's fine. Gun's fine. Not going to be a review of this one. It's just a meta build. I like the look of the RK one. It's decent. It's decent. Now that you need BP, I've actually got loads of Altins now. Kind of out of nowhere. Like Altin. It's because I've run into Caban and his guys a few times. There we go. Look at all this BT though. 76254R BT. Pretty nasty stuff that is. Those rounds are good. Those rounds are punchy. Stick him in there. But now, I need this PKP for gunsmith. So I'll keep that just lying around for now. Hide that over here. We'll go. Actually, let's hand this into Ref before we do anything else. Okay. Then what's the next one? Oh, eliminate Caban's guards. Eliminate Colonized guards. Alright. Alright. Recovered obnoxiously fast. They're also foolish enough not to take another hint. Got a plan. You need to visit them again and shoot their lapdogs. Oh, but this one's hard because you're not allowed to kill Caban or Kolontai. It's actually hard, that. You're not even allowed to hurt them, I don't think. Are you allowed to damage them? I feel like you're not even allowed to damage them. If you shoot them accidentally, does it fail this? I can't remember. Do the snipers also count? Honestly, not sure. What does the wiki say? Harming them will cause the quest to fail. That's not easy. Even if you kill them, you fail. Even if you hit them once and don't kill them, the quest has failed. Colontai is particularly hard to avoid killing. I failed 3 times. And the annoying thing is that... So, does the whole quest fail? So if you get 3 of Colonized guards and then you accidentally hit Caban, does it fail the whole thing? You have to do it again? Because that's a right pain if that's the case. Yeah, flashbangs is the way, isn't it, for that? Like, slow, just mulling over what we've got to do here. The whole quest fails and needs to be reset. I mean, that's lame. That's lame. No? But at least, you know, it's challenging. It's challenging. We'll have to see how it goes. Play about some of this useless junk. Move some of this stuff. Okay. Your Hall of Fame full already? Probably. It's full. Well, I don't have it like full of things just because I can't really be bothered. They don't do anything for you unless it gives you like stat bonus. I'm not gonna bother. Harder version of bullshit. 176 mil, holy shit. It's just because of Bitcoin. Depends on the wipe, like. Having a friend in raid to kill Cabana Colonists would make it a lot easier. That's true. That's actually true. Yeah, I'll repack. Don't worry, I'll repack. Yeah, look, it's pretty empty, my Hall of Fame. I got it full of these nice tags though. 53. We'll probably replace this one. 43. Not bad. 45 for 49. Is this bear? It's USAC. I don't have them ordered very well. 64 tag. That's my. Actually, I got to make sure that there was actually me that killed them. You have to be the person that killed them. It's the unfortunate thing. I did actually kill that person. Also not bad. Need bear tags? This is bear. It's bear. It's okay. Don't worry. It just looks weird, doesn't it? Because of the unheard. It does. It looks bigger because of the unheard thingy me. It's all good. I ordered my tags by level to make it easy to replace the lowest level. Well, I just did, yeah. You just do this. It does it by faction and then by level. So we can then see where's the ickle tags. The ickle tags here, my highest ickle tag is 41, which is not very good. Then in this second box, goes up to 62. So in some ways it's just easier. Like, well, we'll just replace them one by one. That was me. That was me. Wait, I don't know why I did the 61, just on the 49. With this one. Oh wait, that's probably about it, right? 45 for the 49. It would have been easy to just like pull them all out and put them all back in again. Are there any higher than 48? I don't think so. 46. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's right. So that then gets you, yeah, 13%. It's not bad. You didn't kill the unheard guy? Oh, actually, that's true. Yeah, he was killed by Bass Match. You're quite right. I think I killed this person. Yeah, there we go. So now it's 14%. There you go. There we are. Perfect. Highest player level kills the scav, level 60. Yeah, if you just found the tag, it doesn't give you anything. Yeah, it's weird. 40% is good. Nikita posts a video of the variable zooms. Yes. You get stats from that? Yeah. Get stats from the dog tags. So these dog tags, so if they are bear, if they're the opposite faction, and they were killed by you, they don't have to be finding raid necessarily, but if they were killed by you and they're on the opposite faction, then they give you this bonus here. Skill group leveling combat. If we go into the skills menu, we can see exactly what that does. As it goes, combats, it's all of these. So it's the weapon related skills. I don't know why we don't use this view more. Shows you all your skills in one go. Obviously, like the quality of the pictures is now very suspect and very low quality. But you can actually I should use this more often because it's easier to see like what people have actually got. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this skills view ever. Right, where did all my stims go? Mule. SJ6. Actually, I have SJ6s. And then rupees I can buy. 1 and 2. Oh, I've actually already got one. Stick one up there then. Then, what do we want to do here? So we want to then grab my mule, which is there. And then, yeah, as I said, I got SJ6s. I've actually had quite a few from the event previously. That's GAC. There we go, SJ6. Perfect. Right, now we're just going to take some nades. Right, so yeah, if we go like a bunch of flashes, double hybrid, be easier, I think. So maybe we'll go after look at that. Oh, 11 out of 17. I got lucky. We got lucky, friends. Someone will buy it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, and then this thing got absolutely like smashed to pieces, didn't it? Okay. So I've got some new side plates. Yeah, I mean, I would probably have died before to all of that stuff. Also steel. This probably repairs actually quite well. Yeah. Super repair. This one, I can't never be bothered to repair the gap plates. Because you can craft them. And you can just launder the damaged ones back through the armor. But what we do want to do is we do want to repair this probably. Because this has got the base armor in it. There we go. Alright. Hello, 5581 is good, or the entire caliber's worth this. I think 5581 is okay, yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good. Given the recoil and stuff, but like, it depends. Like, this yeah, 308 is probably better. It's okay. Like, it's alright. It's okay. Let's try and kill Kollontai then. Let's try and do Kollontai. Well, not Kollontai, but Kollontai's guys. Ender wipe. Well, I mean, it's ender wipe in terms of progression. Test raid on streets went well. Forgot to check FPS. Ran smooth. So yeah, that's fine. What's the name of the armor? The AACPC. The Ars Armor CPC Mod 1. IRL steel would ricochet the bullet. Sometimes, yeah. The one you can craft the plates for. Yep. Did the new armor changes already go through? Yep. What do you recommend to run to have low starting weight? Find myself really heavy. It's mostly about armor. Put like polymer plates in and it should be much better. Polymer plates is really... like the armor is really the reason why most people are like super heavy. It's normally the reason. What's a caliber that's super controllable and still useful? I mean, there's a reason people have settled on the middle ground of the black MDR. Let's put it that way. I'll go 7.62 by 51 in the MDR, M80. It's controllable. It's still good. You know, the spear is better, in my opinion. The spear is better, and it's not as expensive now. Sig Hybrid is amazing. It's an amazing bullet. So I think the spear is probably the... I mean, it's still the best gun. It wasn't like it suddenly became the best gun. It's still just as good. Don't think it does. Does it not do quite as much damage as 308? I feel like that's the case. What is hybrid? 72 damage. I mean, it's a lot. That is a lot. Like M62. So M80, M62 do 80 and 79. So 72 is like pretty good. Put it this way, 72 is more than M61. M61 does 70 damage. And that is, you know, fine for people. I mean, that goes through stuff like butter, though. So it's a little different. Little different. Tiny bit different. I've had a flare thermal on the spear before. No, I haven't. I don't think I've even used a flare this time. What bad weapon do you believe can be saved if they added attachments? Mine would be the Vepr Hunter. Oh. Oof, I don't know. First one that comes to mind is the Benelli shotgun. I still can't buy the MDR 762. Yeah, so that's kind of the problem. I mean, you can run something like... It's not impossible to run something like an AKM, like an AK-103, AKM, depending. AKMN. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like the RD, I think, is better. But you might not be able to buy that. But the thing about the spear is you can buy it off the flea. But you kind of need the Peacekeeper 4 bullets for it. What's the next best armor over the CPC that is obtainable for level 4 traders? It depends what you want. It depends whether you want class 2 armor instead underneath the armpit and on the front under your plate, or whether you want class 3 armor at the front and the back only, but no soft armor under the armpit. Depends what you want. I'm still deciding which is better. I'm starting to lean towards class 3 under the armor. What do you guys think? Because I feel like class 2 under class 5, the bullet's going to have to be kind of crap for the class 2 to matter. And I feel that then if the bullet's bad, then it means that the class 5 armor will stop it. So I almost feel like class 2 is like much less important. But if you did want class 2 underneath your armor, although that was, you know, a viable option for you, then you could go with an MMAC. But the Thor is going to be good. Yeah, the Thor is also going to be okay. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's going to work, you know? Like, we're talking about small differences from one piece of armor to another. Like, in the grand scheme of things, most armor is, like, hyper buffed by comparison. I actually didn't want to do that. I wanted to get up on top of it. So, like, all the armors... So, like, a terrible plate carrier with no soft armor, I would argue, is now better than the best armor previously, like a Reduce M or something, or an Osprey. I would argue that a plate carrier, purely, is now better than the old best armor. Like, it's that stark, the difference. What's in there? What's in here? Oh, it's this. Ah, it's that door. Okay, yeah. That start open? I'm surprised. Remember when MA2 was default in all the... You're right? Sorry, what are you saying here? Sorry. Still don't understand why you called this armor meta. No neck protection, no stomach. Isn't it kind of important? But for what? What's it important for? When you get shot by scavs? Like, I just don't, like... That shouldn't be what you're trying to protect yourself against, I don't think. If you're getting shot in the neck by scavs, then I feel like you're misplaying. I genuinely think that that's the case. Like, I got shot in the neck earlier, and it was with M62. So I'm like, okay. That's fine. You know? AP 6.3 will go through the neck protection on any armor in the game. Any armor. Doesn't matter what it is. You're going to die to AP 6.3. So it just kind of begs the question, like, what is the neck protection there for? I'd rather have 5+3 stacked under my armpit for when somebody shoots me with, like, CBJ than I would to protect myself against, like, a stray buckshot. Or, yeah, if somebody hits me with PST, for example. I still go class 3 soft. Yeah, but okay, the difference is... You need to go and watch the video. You need to go and watch the video. If you haven't watched the video, then you don't understand the difference between the Thor, the Defender, and the CPC. Because they're not... The Thor and the CPC have different soft armor configurations because of the way that it's done. Go and watch my latest video. If you don't know why the CPC is different to the Thor on your body, and why the CPC covers underneath here with soft, whereas the Thor, but only to there with soft, and the Thor covers all the way down to the bottom, then you need to go and watch the video. Just telling you. Just letting you know. But yeah, I just feel like you shouldn't itemize your armor around scavs. I feel like scavs can be beaten with movement and positioning. I don't think that you should be buying armor around like scav shots, because it happens, right? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you take a wild shot and you die to the neck. But yeah, I don't know. Bagari's good now, right? Up there with CPC. Bagari is also decent. Bagari is really heavy compared to the CPC. Let me just make that clear. And secondly, it's another thorax armor. It's not a like soft follows the plate armor. It's a bit different. CPC's in a special category. For like a very technical reason. That's why I made a video, because there's like technical reasons why the CPC is technically better. You have better thorax protection with the CPC than you do with the Bagari, or the Defender, or the Thor, or the Sombrello, may I add, or the Osprey. Like, all of these things are inferior, technically speaking, to the CPC on the thorax. It's not by much, but the difference is class 5, so like whatever plate you put in, class 5 or 6, versus class 5 or 6 plus class 3 underneath. Because of the layering, and because of the way the layering works, and the way that the layering actually appears on your PMC. Because most armors, they have thorax, stomach, they have upper back, lower back, and they have left and right side. But the left and right side only covers the left and right sides of the stomach. Doesn't cover the sides of the thorax under the armpit. The CPC doesn't have thorax protection. The CPC doesn't protect thorax. The only piece of soft armor that you have on your body, on your PMC body, because there's two different things, right? There's plate hitboxes, and then there's your PMC's body. The two bits that the CPC has is left side, right side, on your actual player. That's protecting your actual player. But where does this chest piece protect? Well, thorax is not there. So it protects front plate, the chest part does. But the way that BSG have changed the system, front plate is now this, plus this, plus this, plus like this bit underneath, and plus like this strap here. So when you wear like something like the Thor, you have soft armor here and here. With the CPC, you get it under there, you get it here, you get it all around there. But it's because of the way that this is set. This is an unintended consequence of the way the CPC is set up. Because the soft armor follows the front plate hitbox wherever it goes. And they've extended the front plate hitbox. And so now the soft armor follows it. All around the arm. Into the armpit. Over the top. In the strap. And like blocking the armpit from the front as well. So it's a big deal. Honestly, it's a big deal. But it's like 5 plus 3 versus, or 6 plus 3 versus like 6 plates on its own. Another advantage is that if the plate gets destroyed, then you still have that armor there as well. But I mean, that's less of an advantage. Anyway. But you just get a lot more soft armor. It's like a really technical change, and I don't know if BSG thought... Like, I doubt if they thought about this. Because I only realised it, like, hours later when I was doing the podcast for church. I suddenly realised, like, hang on a minute. This is something really... This is, like, actually really important. Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin, baby. Hells yeah. What else we got? Kitty. Oh, guys, did any of you see that video from Axel where he's like, you know... countering the cheating accusations, and he's like wandering around the room like this with the white dot going, there's an item here somewhere, but I just don't know where it is. And everyone's like, how do you know there's an item there, Axel? You must be cheating. And he's like, dude, it's literally the perception white dot in the game that tells you if there's an item nearby. I was like, He's like, Axel must be cheating. It's obviously cheating. Very funny. Stream at MVD loot. Most of the time this room sucks, actually. Who is Axel? Axel's big, like... he's a big... fluent English Russian streamer. Yeah, so the front plate is now huge. It's massive. It's massive. The front plate is massive, and it also protects, like, near the back. You can shoot your PMC here, just there, for the arm, and outside of the back plate, and it'll hit front. Underneath the arm is front plate. This strap is front plate. That used to be armpit. This is front plate. This is front plate, all the way up here. And then it turns into back plate around there, around the armor itself. It's a big change. And it's for a technical reason as to why these things are the way they are now. And I don't think necessarily a lot of people realize. Like, even though I spent ages, like, most of the time that I spent on the latest video talking about this was about the script, because you have to sit there and you basically have to listen to 6 minutes of me explaining the technical ins and outs of exactly how the hitbox system works. You have to have the patience to sit there and listen to that. Otherwise, it's hard to explain what's happened. You know? It's difficult to explain otherwise. Because you have to know where the invisible hitboxes are gone. And we only know that because Nikita showed us. The first time in history that we've seen the hitboxes be displayed by BSG. I know some people in the past have, you know, taken the game files and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I've never seen the hitboxes like that. Like Nikita did. I feel like this isn't really much of a Caban Volunteer run, if I'm honest. Oh, and then the alligator. There was another clip with Axel where he shot some guy and said, "Oh, he has a duo," and then killed him as well. But he was like, "You just can't see it on the Twitch rendering, right? Like it doesn't render because the stream quality is like kind of low." Having class 6 is absolutely massive upgrade compared to before. Yes, it is now almost impossible to shoot thorax without going through the plate first. It is technically possible. There is one small hole right here. But it's, even in testing, it's very hard to hit. Even in testing. So I just don't think we should worry about it too much. Talking about Axel, there's his streamer item. The Axel Parrot. The Lab Parrot. So plate around the shoulder is considered front plate? Yeah. All they did was they extended the front plate itself around into all of the missing areas. So they didn't extend the back plate at all, really. They made those just physically larger, but all of the, like, custom areas to fix the armpit hitbox and stuff, that's all front plate, because it was just easier, I guess, for them to do that. Nice bottle of moonshine. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, you can't pocket that, can you? The most stacked relaxation room I've seen in ages. The bird goes to that guy. Yeah, goes to Axel. Axel, you know what? Axel's a really nice guy. He's a really genuine, nice guy. He does some news stuff on YouTube as well. On his channel. He's a really nice guy. He's a bigger streamer than he is a YouTuber, but he's a nice dude. I like his. He's gentle. He's a gentle kind of chap. So I quite like his just his, you know, just the way he comes off. I like Axel. He seems like a guy. You know, it'd be nice to have a beer with him or something, because, you know, he seems like a very reasonable person. Do you think it's intentional or change it into a side plate in future? I mean, they might. They might change it. I don't know. I feel like, for the most part, it doesn't really matter too much. In some ways, right? What have I got? I've got, like, Expo and annoying exits like that. Wonder how long it's got. Oh. I went on the wrong side. Oh, I still got a minute. Talk to the driver. What can you do? Move the items to the stash. May as well move it all. Why not? Deliver. Okay, bye. See you later, matey. Yes, the VTR stash service is such a good addition. It is indeed. Fuck. That scav was not holding that weapon. Stock up on little food and stuff before we carry on. Drink all of this stuff. Axel is a pure English streamer, though. He speaks Russian, but isn't really known in the RU community as a streamer. Yeah, I think, yeah, primarily he's an English streamer, yeah. But he speaks fluent Russian, so it's obviously very handy, right, for Tarkov TVs and all of that kind of stuff, that he knows exactly what they're saying. Like, that's actually the thing that I miss out on, right? It's like all the little interlude bits between Nikita going, like, you know, talking to Mirko and stuff like that. Can't remember if I told you this trick, but if you bring a rig into raid, deposit it, booster space. Yeah, I know of that broadly, yeah, I know of that. I just find like the BTR is very inconsistent about whether it's actually there or not. Most of the time I just feel like the BTR is just simply not there. My frames on the streets go from 65 to 85. Yeah, just depends really. SMT, 1G phone. Swap them out for the CMS, I suppose. I suppose. Five. All right. Big easy book. Big easy book. My frames go on streets go from 65 to 85. This is after the AMD chipset upgrade. Ah, I see what you mean. That's good, right? Loving PvE, feel like there was a stigma around it. I mean, who cares? Whatever, right? If you're enjoying it, then so what? Who cares? The stigma is that it's easier. But who cares? Play what you like. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. You know, PvP's... It's its own thing, right? There's a reason why lots of people play SPT. Let's put it that way. Sorry for repeating, but not against scavs. Everything to reduce that one-shotting hitbox at any means necessary. Just in my book, if it doesn't protect my entire body, I can't call it best. Every single front plate has that problem. So if you go by that book, then you will only use the 6B3 TM. Every single front plate has that tiny gap. Because all the front plates have exactly the same hitbox now. You killed a poor player, Scav. He's definitely poor after that. I now subscribe to the opinion that you're better off just sending more lead down range. Than you are trying to, you know, finesse it. Who's sending a grenade out here? We might go and check that guy in a minute. We'll see. We'll see whether we survive or not. Can you please update the armor tier list? I intend to. I fully intend to. I need to think about it a bit, though. Ah. That guy's still alive? He's dead, finally. Just make sure there's no... What? Well, who's shooting there? That's strange. Okay, there were no, like... Is it just player scavs? It must be. There were no shouts or anything. Can't use CPC, although I'm at level 46. It's not unlocked. You get CPC from a craft. You need to do Living High Part 2. Don't use the best all the time. Any arm will do. Well, that's not quite what you just said, but... Basically, look, they're all fine now. They're all... As I said before, thank you so much, Undo, for the rhyme, by the way. But look, as I was saying before, right? The thing that matters is that the worst armor with a front plate in now is much better than the best armor used to be with a front plate in. So it's, you know, it's like night and day difference. Am I going to get killed by a player scav in here and not find Caban? I think that's probably the case, right? Does Caban kill player scavs? He doesn't if they're 6. That's the one thing that we can't... It's the one thing that we can't account for. Someone just killed a scav with a grenade.
Gold, please.
Oh, there was somebody around here.
Real Muag has become a member.
Yo! Thank you for becoming a member of the Giga Gamers. Real Mo AG. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Right, what's the deal here? I feel like I'm just gonna get killed from down here by some random grub. Since the armor object have survived more after being magged up than the rest of the wipe combined. I agree. I agree. I'll try to rephrase it. What I meant is I consider Zabralo the best, but it doesn't mean I'll only use Zabralo, nothing else. Why do you like Zabralo? I don't like the Zabralo at all. Because of the weight consideration. I think the Zabralo kind of sucks. that just a player scav? There's a regular scav. Okay. Does Zabrella have minus 10% ergo? Yeah, that's why I don't like it, because the base stats on the Zabrella are really low. So I'm not very keen on it, particularly. Not my favourite thing, really. Okay. Well, I mean, this was basically a waste of time. Where are we going, then? We're going to... Expo checkpoint? Oh, there's the BTR again. Oh, can of fuel. What's guy got? Can I have that Tarka? Go to ground zero. Tarka is all over ground zero. It's everywhere. Everywhere on ground zero. All over the place. Motor's expensive now? I can't remember. You guys tell me. Still they go for the Ospreys even if they're heavier with the Gak plate. I feel like they're the best. Why do you like the Ospreys more? Do you let me just ask you the question. Do you value the lower stomach plus the top of your arm to be protected by class 3 versus having the armpit protected with class 3 underneath whatever plate you're using? Because that is the question. And neck at the class 3 as well, in fairness. In fairness, it's neck as well. That's the question. You do get a lot of soft armor all over the place. You know? You do. It's true. It's very true. Good old red flare. Fire that off. Didn't even really have anything. I'm ashamed. Oh, he's got intel. That's pretty good, isn't it? Ah! 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 Undo, thank you, man. All the hard work you do on the videos, podcasts, and streams. Cheers. No problem. No problem. Appreciate you. Movement debug kind of sucks. I can live with that. My playstyle is slow. But do you really like... The only difference between the Zabrella and the others is like extra class 3. Do you care enough about their class 3? I'm just not sure if I care. Do you think you'll be going back to Grey Zone when the new content drops? Or are you back and letting Tarkov for good? I will probably go back to Grey Zone for a bit. I want to check out Grey Zone each time they actually drop some real content. I'm not as interested, like, yeah, obviously the technical stuff needs to come through, but I'm not that interested in playing it. They're just not, you know? Just the way things are. I think the game is more interesting, or it has potential to be a lot more interesting than it is right now. So yeah, what were my options again? Expo checkpoint and start a bit. Oh, maybe we'll go start a bit building it. Expo checkpoint or start a bit building elevator. Actually, you know what? I didn't actually check Expo. I should actually go and check the Expo because Kollontai can be there, and I didn't even look. I assumed he'd be at MVD and didn't think any more of it. Ah. I was not expecting to see anybody. Scav? Yeah, the bad men shooting at me. Please tell me, what armor, in your opinion, has the biggest groin protection hitbox? Scavs always groin me. What armor should I pick to counter that? So, I mean, the way it works is that any armor with groin protection protects the whole of the groin hitbox. That's always the way it has been with the armor system, and it's still the way it is now. So just pick anything with groin, and that will do you fine. So, you know, anything like the Corund, the Redo M. Oh, there's actually loads of them. I'm going to die here because I don't want to fight them. I've somehow managed to lose my meds. Why don't I have any meds? What have I done? What did I do? Did I just not bring any extra meds? Did I not just bring any meds at all? What happened to my Salewa? Ah! Oh my goodness me! Jesus Christ! That was probably the biggest jump scare I've had in ages in Tarkov. Good God! Oh my God, my heart! Oh my word! Oh my God! Freaking hell! Oh my God! Okay. That is mental. Okay, that scared the bejesus out of me. Freaking hell! That's like the biggest I've had. I actually jumped then. I properly jumped. Alive! Oh my God. Yeah, Gen 4s, they will do it. Just as long as it's not the assault version. Goodness me. You see the variable? I did. Maybe let's go Propaton. Oh my word. Oh, this is actually, yeah, this is a guy from JNM. Do they look any different, these two? Was there another update today? No. No, I don't think so. I wish the AVS got the same buff the CPC did. Love the layout of it more. Yeah, it could have done. I mean, the thing is, yeah, it's funny. There's only a handful of the armors that actually act in the way that the CPC does. There's not that many where it follows the plate, you know, exclusively. What? They're actually... Okay, they're very slightly different. One of them's got a... Okay, so that bit at the bottom shows you that it's hybrid. Okay. Yeah, so that's hybrid there. Okay, so there is a little difference between the two. This occlusion zone here is freaking nuts. Like, you just don't hear them at all. That occlusion zone is horrible. Oh my word. Right. I'm gonna check for some meds in here in the dentist bit. There's usually something in here. Ibuprofen, not really what I'm after, but we'll take it for now. The other room sometimes has a bit more. Just by virtue of having more shelves, I think. You're a strong bone. What's going on, man? We just had the biggest jump scare of my entire life. There's nothing in it. Oh, it's an IFAK. Good. I mean, that'll do. The IFAK's not amazing, but it'll do. At least means we can heal ourselves. I find that there's nothing ever in this one. Like, people always tell me to check this one. I've never seen anything in it. I'm doubting that loot spawns in here. I've just never seen any loot spawn in there ever. Are you guys saying there's an update, like, right now? Or... There's one armor that's level 4 soft. Yeah, the tan... Yeah, it's the 6B3 TM. Yeah. Okay, so should we have a quick check? I mean, I don't think Collantine's going to be here, but... Wait until this guy stops. We'll go through Beluga. I don't really want to go through and run down the street. Oh, well, ah. Okay. Oh. I didn't even hear a shot. I just fell over. Grenade? We'll see. Yeah, banana peel. It's the silent scav grenade. Oh, that is certainly something. I think the scav, yeah, the scav on the server side drops the nade, so that's why it doesn't have a name for me. Something like that. Yeah, so it's a known bug on scavs. I've never had it before. This is the first time I've had it. But yeah, because you get like the RGD 5 hand grenade, you can see me getting destroyed by it there. Annoying. I didn't look like he threw a nade to me. Maybe he did at the beginning and then shot me. I don't know. Painful. I mean, it didn't really matter, did it? We didn't have anything particularly good on us. Just fall over. But I like banana peel as the explanation. That's my favourite one. Player.exe has stopped working. Exactly. Zero bugs in EFT? Yeah, there's none. No bugs. Okay, right, well, I'm kind of fed up of going to streets to try and fight the guys. We've already killed Doodad one time. What we might do, I might do the next part of this, which is plant these annoying things. We'll go to Lighthouse instead. So... ship thing. High elevation, new set cottage, and then the helicopter. I feel like we'll plant, well, we'll probably plant like 3 of them. This is probably another one where it's worth taking oh no, I handed it in. Oh, that's sad. I was gonna say, oh, we could take the Epsilon container because it's, you know, 2x8 2x4, so you can fit 2 of them side by side. We actually can't do that. Which is a shame. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Damn right. Log out to update takes forever. Yeah, I'm going to try not to. What's the update today? I don't know. What else is good? Should we just go back to the MDR or something? Just do like a couple of quick runs. Run around with one of these repeaters. We'll just do a couple of these. Try and make it nice and straightforward. Let me just see what I'd normally take in here, because otherwise I'm going to get myself all confused up. So we'll go and we'll take one of these. Put one of these back in there as well. So on there. I don't think I have any more splints. Where are you, Alu Splint? Hello, Splint. Thoughts on unlocking the flea market by grinding arena? I think it might be slightly broken. It might be a bit OP, but it seems. I mean, Nolan did it, right? Nice guy. He did it. It didn't take him that long. A couple of hours of grinding, and then bam. So, it's going to be doable. It might even be meta. I feel like that would be a shame. But it's sort of good that there's an alternative. I think maybe it's just a little bit much, you know? That's all. I'd have like random 20 rounders. We'll get rid of those. Slowly been crafting my way up into the M855A1s. What got in here? Mixture. We'll just go with a Thor or something, just something cheap and quick. Right. Right. So, okay, a couple of nades. Pro P on the bar. Yeah, so then I need to find somewhere to put this transponder thing. This repeater. I think I was going to do, like... Maybe I only take one stack. Let's do it like that. Hopefully it won't be too annoying to get out. Give it a try. Give it a go. How do you increase awareness and spotting enemies? There are lots of players I could have seen but didn't. You just have to like watch your replay back and then just slowly learn. It just takes time. It just takes time. The spelling is wrong in the title, is it? Why? What does it say? Armor feels very good, yeah. Armor feels very good. New update for? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's about, these updates. I don't know. Let me have a quick look. We've installed a technical update. I wonder whether it'll let me play. They said 4 minutes ago that they did it. Nobody seems to know, though. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. See if there's anything else on the data feeds. Is it just base EFT? No, it's Arena as well. It's probably just something to do with the link. I wouldn't read into it too much. Armor spelt wrong, but I'm from OC, so we use the U. We use the U here as well. But I gave up and I use the American spelling. For that question about seeing enemies, I think a good tip for new players is to travel as fast as you can press what you see so you don't miss people visually. You can feel overwhelmed if you run too fast. I agree with that, actually. New event? Could be. I doubt it if it's a small little thing. Maybe, but I don't know. Is the ergo stat shared between guns or are they different like recoil? Yeah, it depends on the weight and stuff, so it's different. US soft power reaches its dirty tendrils even here. I won't... There's certain lines. The armor is the only compromise that I will make. I won't compromise on aluminium nor color. But armor, I've conceded on armor. There we go. How many M85601 shots to a level 6 thorax plate does it take to kill? Depends on which plate, but a lot. Is the question. Sorry, it's the answer. It's a lot. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm on this cursed one here. I'm in this cursed spawn. So what? There's one of these things. Oh, hi. Can you go up like really high on here? Try and like beat the spawn? No, the spawn stops you from doing it. And so it ends up being like actually just terrible. This spawn is cursed because you can literally see somebody right from the word go. Like here. If they're there. It's hard to see. There could be somebody hidden in the trees. It's very difficult to know. There's a whole little area back there. Hello, random case. Right. Do your flashlights give you hipfire bonus or it has to be laser? They do. Except for the ones that are on the ring mounts. So the Predator does not, despite it being one of the better flashlights. It's does not give you hipfire bonus. But this one does. Yeah, all the others do. But there's three. There's three ring mount ones that don't. Wasn't a shot sound there, was there? One of these that I have to put down is in Chalet, I believe. I'm gonna get over to here and then we'll check them out. One's Chalet, one's like Southern Road basically, so that one should be easy. I was kind of hoping I'd spawn Southern Road. One of the only times that you'd hope that you spawn Southern Road because you can just plant it and leave, and then do it again. So I'll try and do the more annoying one. I'm gonna do the middle one. I want to do the one in. I think. Do you have to put one in the helicopter or something? But you have to put one in resort somewhere, I believe. I was gonna do that one at night. Do we know anything about the patch? Unfortunately, we actually don't. So where do I need to go for this? I've got to put them down. Oh yes, one's got to go in the helicopter, of course. One of them has to go in. Oh, it's just on the table. Okay, I know where we go. We'll just head towards the upper chalet. Let's see what we can do with that. Honestly, I had no idea Wingman flashes don't give hipfire bonus. So they changed it a couple of times. They changed it so that like infrared stuff doesn't give you hipfire bonus anymore. Whoa, I don't want to extract. No. I forgot you always have this exit. Yeah, like they've changed it so like IR doesn't give you a bonus in the past, etc, etc. But when they changed the recoil model, they also changed the way point fire functions, and they also changed what boosts point fire and what doesn't. And basically every single it's on a ring mount. So they're all and it's a significant buff. I tell you, it's a significant buff. It is considerable. More expensive in EU? Yup. Classic. Just got a launcher patch for EFT, yeah. They've added a technical update. Don't know what it is. I haven't downloaded it yet. Everyone says it's crawling like a snail, so I couldn't be bothered to update it. Looks like, it, you know, they're not forcing us to update to it, so I'm not going to. Just yet. But the shipping. I always love how it say helicopter. What's wrong with helicopter? As opposed to what? I can't even think how else you would say that. I saw your video about new best armor. I noticed it doesn't have any shoulder protection. What are your thoughts about that? I don't really care about arm protection that much. Because they absorb, like, when they get blacked, they absorb 49%, sorry, 51% of all the damage and don't pass it through. So arms are quite decent at protecting you anyway. And I think you need above 50 pen now to get through the arm, to actually pen through the arm into the thorax. So it's not many people are using those kind of bullets. Even SIG FMJ doesn't get that high. Like, you're basically having to use Igolnik, M61, stuff like that at that point. And I just don't really see that much this wipe. Like, maybe we'll see it now because of the changes. Maybe. But I just don't really value arm armor that much, really, anymore. Not compared to extra protection underneath my thorax, you know? Helicopter. Chopper! How's your weekend? Any massive revelations? Have you found new faith? Started bodybuilding? Sadly not. Yo! Brisac McGee, thank you for the prime. No, we had a nice weekend. Went Father's Day, which was good. What did we do? We made a roast, a Sunday roast here, which was nice. We had father-in-law over, which was nice. And then, yeah, we had a bit of, yeah, glass of wine or two. Then we went and, oh, I see. Is that how it is, eh? It sounds like they're outside, right? But I could be wrong about that. Easy to be wrong about that kind of thing. I'm just going to put it down. Let's see. Yeah, and then we just had a nice wander around. Had a pint in the pub in the late afternoon sun. It was a very nice day yesterday as well, so yeah, it was good. Very nice. Chilled in the garden a bit. What was the wine of choice? It was a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc that we had. Oyster Bay. It's tasty. Quite like that, it's good. Alright, well, we can just go. And then we'll go get the next one. Do a bit of Lightkeeper. Let me look that one up. I kind of prefer low strength stuff these days. I'm not a big, like, you know... I don't like... I kind of prefer picking something with low content. Like, you know, sometimes some of the nicest stuff I've had recently was, you know, like 10.5% or 11% like rosé or something, which is just like Italian rosé, just like really, really light, you know. I have a, what are they called? Beavertown neck oil in the pub, but it was £6.60 for a pint, and so I voted with my feet and had a Star of Brahmin instead. I was like, the hell with that? I'm not paying £6.60. That's absurd. What's that in dollars? That's like $8. Yeah, Stara was like 8. It was like a $5 instead. But yeah, 6. I was like, come on. You can't charge it. I did actually sample something else which I'd not tried either, which was the Hobgoblin Session IPA. I'd never tried that before. And that is 3.4%. Which I was like, yeah, that's good. That's actually a session beer. I love these ones. They're like, oh, Session IPA, and it's like 4.8. You're like, that ain't session. It's a short session. I'll give you that, but it's not a session. Absolutely hate IPAs, lager supremacy. I don't mind lager sometimes. But I'm not necessarily like an IPA guy. Like my preference is like pale ales, really. Like citrusy, like cloudy pale ale, like citrusy. It's like citra hops, that kind of thing. That's my sweet spot personally. Big Pilsner man. Pilsner's okay. Pilsner's okay. Right, we did the first one of these. I dropped 10 hairs to the pint in NC. Do we get a new patch? Yeah, no one knows what it's about. Nobody knows what it's for. I think it just seems to be like a technical patch or something, so I don't know. Right. Should we grab the next one? We'll drink the max energy on the way in. Most of this is just about queuing up into Lighthouse. There's that famous study about how people can't tell the difference between cheap and expensive alcohol unless the price is told beforehand. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that, right? There's a lot of that. I tend to not pick, like, really expensive stuff. Hobgoblin and Titanic. Titanic Brewery is decent, too. And my dad's a big, like, Hobgoblin and Titanic Brewery guy. I prefer things to be a little lighter than IPA. I prefer the taste to be a bit lighter, as they're a bit more citrusy. Did you ever finish all the Lightkeeper tasks? I've never even done a single Lightkeeper task. I've got to Lightkeeper twice and I couldn't be bothered. You know? Couldn't be bothered to do them. Shame how fat beer makes one. I mean, I don't drink that often, so I don't worry about it too much. I definitely don't drink every day. Definitely not. If I like have a drink at home, it'll almost certainly be like a G&T. That's what I'll have if it's just me. But I probably don't even put a measure of gin in, to be honest with you. You reckon it's a good thing some of the ammos are locked since new armor changes like CVJ being Peacekeeper 4, MAT being quest locked and Peacekeeper 3? Yeah, probably. But I think they need to rebalance it a bit. Need to move it down a little. Like having M855, sorry, M855 be locked at Peacekeeper 3 is probably too high. PS for 762 being at Purple 3, that's also probably too high. Like the high end stuff can stay up there. I think that's okay. But Northern Monk. I think I've had Northern Monk. Northern Monk's decent, I think. Can you imagine yourself with a beer belly? No, definitely not. Super Bock. Double vodka sodas. That's strong, though. That's strong. I've got this one at the moment, which is Mermaid Gin, which is like, yeah, it's like a lemon citrusy type thing. I like lemon, and my 3-year-old sometimes will just like eat a lemon, like slice, which I remember doing as a kid as well. Me and her were very citrus tastes, the two of us. Drink maybe once every 2 weeks, either a single shot of whiskey or gin on ice. Problem is for me, most of the time, it's just not worth it. Like if I need to do anything in the evening, it's just not worth it. And like most of the games I play aren't really conducive with drinking either. So it's just kind of like, yeah, what's the point, you know? I actually genuinely probably drink more with my dad than I drink any other time. Gary equals Pim's drinker. I'm not that keen on Pim's. Pim's is okay. It's okay. Ah, this is the one I was hoping for, by the way. Pim's is okay. I'm not that fond of it. All right. I'll drink it if it's, you know, made up in the big, you know, big jug and people are having it. I'll have some then, but I wouldn't ever buy Pim's. I wouldn't ever make it for myself. I wouldn't say. I'll have it if it's kind of, you know. Do I have to go over there? I think I have to go over here, unfortunately. It's like a really weird spot, this thing. It's like up here somewhere, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna quickly triple check. Yeah, on the plateau where the ground cache is located. I'm just gonna have to try and do it from memory. Can bump into some Lightkeeper visitors. Yeah, maybe they're usually not that many because there's just so few of them in the wild. How many hours do you have in Tarkov? Technically 7,000 and something. But a lot of that was like is content creation hours, you know. So I'm spending time cutting and pasting stuff from the game and yada yada. So it's not all like playing. It's like probably half actually playing, half creating content. Right, this is a spawn, so we do have to be a bit careful. It's like up here somewhere, I think. Or maybe up there. I'm just gonna get shot in the head. This is really annoying.
Frequency mode.
I should probably just get in the building and stop running around. Just because I need to just not die for 17 seconds. Can you spare your FPS? On this one, your graphics card matters a lot more. Oh, you have Mermaid Gin? That means you can mix a Mermaid Kiss. 50ml Mermaid Gin, 10ml Elderflower Liqueur, 10ml Lemongrass Simmer, and 25ml Lemon Juice. That sounds good. Yeah, so if we look towards water treatment, kind of goes down a little bit. Although I guess there's a lot of culling right now. Yeah, I feel like the graphics card update, the 16 gig of VRAM, I feel like that made more difference than anything else. frequency mode. I quit drinking if we were talking gin. It's Hendrix or Beefeater. I've never been that fond of... But I mean, they're fine. They're fine. I think I've had... So let's put it this way. Like, if I get bought a bottle of gin for my birthday, which my wife has done twice now, by the time I get to my birthday the year later, I've still got like maybe a month or two's left. Because I just don't... Like, 4 months after, it was like I got it, and 4 months later I'd finished the bottle from the year before. You know, I just don't drink much, so... Having a beer is nice. Yeah, it's good. It's good. With a 3060 12 gig, do you think I'll get close to that FPS? I mean, maybe. Because you've got enough VRAM to support it. I mean, right now it's using 9 gig of VRAM. So it should fit. I don't know if the GPU itself makes that much difference on Lighthouse. Street's been using 23 gig of VRAM since I got my 3090. Is that on high? It's probably on high, right? Have to mix a Burbait's Kiss live on stream. How did you get the update to download? I didn't. I never closed the game. I get what you mean. I have a bottle of Gentleman Jack, standard JD, and a bottle of Battle Gin for 2 years ago, still unopened. The problem is they're so strong, like, you get quite a lot of them. High 4K. Okay, that's how you're doing it. Lighthouse is a pretty insane map for it. You ever seen how they just add just a drop or two of purified water to scotch? Crazy how much it changes it. I did a brewery tour one time in the Glenkinchie distillery up in Edinburgh. And yeah, we tried it like that. And it does make a difference. If you're like, you know, if you're like leaning into it and trying to taste the subtleties and the differences between them, then yeah, that can make a big difference. It's funny. So where's this last one then? Is it in the little... I keep trying to open this on my actual PC, but I keep forgetting it's on this other computer. I think it's in... Yeah, on the roof of the sunken building. Yeah, that's the next one. And then the last one... We'll just go at night, I think, to get it into the helicopter. Star Citizen doesn't use 20 gig of VRAM, and that's gone up to 750 players. Because it's probably all the same textures. I don't know, I'm not sure. My performance gets better on Lighthouse when the armored train spawns. I like that. It looks like they've messed the patch up a little bit, yeah. Bit depressing seeing the performance on maps like Streets skyrocket once already 1 or 2 people in raid. It's definitely to do with PMCs, with AI, with entities. It's definitely to do with entities. Like, yeah, there's some texture stuff to it, sure. But when you play an offline Streets raid without any scavs, there's FPS through the roof. It's fine. It's actually fine. It's like PMCs and other stuff. Like, I don't know why that's causing them so much. It's probably because of just like ancient, archaic, badly designed infrastructure behind the game, right? That it's like Nikita said, they wish that they could go back and change some of this stuff, but they simply can't because it's too far gone. They've been running it for too long, like that. Yano, why Labs runs so well? Labs, I don't know why Labs. I mean, Labs is inside, so it's a bit. Anyone have any issue with the update? Yeah, they said at the release of Streets AI was causing the issue. Oh, why does that cause our FPS problem though? Isn't that on the server? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no one seems to be able to download the update. My trick was just not to download the update. I just didn't download it. So, here we go. Remember when it first came out and they changed the scav spawn numbers? Yeah. So I guess we should probably like round off this whole session just by thinking about what actually does beat the new armor system then. So unless you're going to hit a headshot, you actually do have to just pen through class 5 armor now. So you really need stuff with 40... I don't know. Like M62 is probably good enough. Somebody asked me earlier how... Let's have a look at this actually. Tarkov and Gunsmith. Ballistic sim. So if you have like... let's say if you have like a crappy plate. A crappy class 6 plate. SB4. Wait, where is that one? I can't find it in his list. Oh, it's called Isapi 4. Sorry, Isapi level 4. And then you the AACPC front Aramid. And then you shoot it with M856A1. I don't think this is going to look pretty. How many shots does that take to kill? How many shots do you think that takes to kill? M856A1 going through a class 6 front plate and then class 3 behind. Class 3 soft armor. Do you think it's the first reasonable chance to kill? How many shots? What do you think? A lot of you are quite close. It's 7. This is on an ESAPI level 4, so that's ceramic. So it's kind of like, that's kind of, you know, a low durability kind of crappy one. What if we choose, let's see how much it changes if we do, like GAC4 triple S2 is probably the highest effective durability, I think. We'll do Cult Termite in a second. So the GAC plate, oh buddy, that's like 9 shots. Because the thing about this, basically what happens with these, right, with these simulations, is it doesn't pen, and the durability just goes down and down and down and down, and then it suddenly does go through, and it goes bang, bang, and you die. That's pretty much the way that these things work normally. Let's have a look. Cult Termite. Cult Termite. Go. That is also 9/10. 77% for 9. So yeah, MA56A1 clearly doesn't do particularly well against that kind of thing. Or if you use a Thor, the 70 soft. Well, like a big Thor. An NFM integrated. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm going to move myself up to here. And then I'll let people do their spawns. I'll let them run from their spawns. See if I can see anyone. Can you walk up there? No. That nearly forced me right off. Kind of freaky. Yo, are you the guy I run into in arena all the time? Maybe? I was playing yesterday. I'm very bad at arena. I have to try... I don't really want to play CQB, but I have to because of the daily quest. So I've been playing CQB against my better judgment. But yes, I am Gigabeef on arena. Unless you're talking to someone else. Actually, I should check here. Maybe you're talking to someone else. What do you mean it made me uninstall despite my best efforts? I feel like the audio in arena is fine as long as you're wearing a headset that you're used to. Then it's not too bad. I just like the CQB is really annoying because yeah, you have a face shield and stuff, but everybody just shoots you through the face with like 5.6A1. It's a pain in the ass. But my weekly is like, oh, win as CQB. I should probably just re-roll it. But I was just trying to re-roll any quest to have the deathmatch mode, last hero. And after that, I wasn't really that bothered. But now I'm kind of regretting it. You can't tell me why. Why what? Oh, what? Oh, I wonder why. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. I wonder why BSG still not ported over all the weapons in Contract Wars. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I have no idea. While playing Arena, I realised the netcode is not suitable for competitive shooters. Yep, probably right about that. It's a lot better now than it was, in fairness. It's never going to be CS though. It's like it's playable at this point. I feel like the desync is pretty small. Okay, at least. I was talking to Glutard. I feel like I saw somebody with a similar name to you yesterday. The problem with my chat aggregator is it doesn't show me when people are replying to other people, which is kind of annoying. Desync isn't that bad, they just don't hide it like other games. Well, you say hide or mitigate for is kind of part of the deal, no? That's a scav. By hiding it, you mean like making it not really visible to the user and trying to minimize its effects. I would say that that's probably something that should be done, if possible, right? Where'd our scav friend go? Right, so we have to go up here, I believe. There's a set of stairs. Somewhere. Yeah. And then we've got to go out on the roof here. And plant it like... Where are you? Here?
Frequency mode. Frequency mode.
Yeah, the random scav shouting. Oh, I had another max energy as well. If you have 3k M61, you're a master bullet leader. True. I've got like 20. Yeah, free for all on any of them is pretty decent for warm up. I think it's good, yeah. Frequency mode. Have you done the chopper one? No, that's next. I want to do that one at night. That guy got unlucky. Oh, let me over. I just had cold shivers. Thinking about what? Gas fast craft? Yes, that's a good way to maximize the crafting. Guy got G36 and a Thor with class 4s in it. Interesting. Maybe he's playing hardcore or something. It's a odd set of bullets sauced. To have. Oops, that's not what I want. Fine. Let's just make sure that these are rebound. How's the actual rig? I can't be bothered to swap it over. It's going to take too long. Oh, that there, that there. There we go. A real man's G36? Yeah, look at that. Swag. So I say, it looks like a hardcore gun, right? Working man's G36. Has it got 20 rounds in it or something? No, it's 30s. Needs a bipod. Does it not have one? I thought it had one. I thought it had the bipod. Aren't softs like 34 pen? Yeah. They didn't get the memo. Did you manage to download the new update? I haven't tried. I haven't closed the game yet. So I'm still on the old one. When we still had to plant the poster down there as well. That was an absolute pain. I know, I planted the poster down there as well. I should have just done this at the same time. I had both available. I just didn't do them at the same time because I just forgot. Don't close the game? No, I'm not. I'm on for another 20 minutes or so. So we've maybe got what? I mean, I don't know whether we even got time to speed into... Yeah, I'll just try and sprint in. Try and sprint into water treatment and plant the thing. Yeah. Nice G36. Someone enjoying their roleplay. No sarcasm, respect. I agree. I agree. I like seeing high levels trying out, you know, goofy guns and just chilling with the game, you know? It's like what I have an MDR with a Bravo, and I'm like kind of the same here. Bravo, MDR, you know, Delta Point. I've been playing with the Spear with the MDR most of the stream, so it's time to swap over to something just a bit more chill. What ammo do I use if I don't have anything to reliably pen past 4 and above? You could try the SVD. You just got to try and use the highest pen ammo that you have. Because just remember, right, there's a relationship between armor pen, and there's a relationship between armor pen and armor damage. So the higher armor pen, the more armor damage you'll deal as well. They're like interlinked. The armor damage percentage is broadly based on the penetration. So you still want higher pen because you'll go through in less shots. The game is fun just to play around with. Yeah, it is. I never like just playing with one thing the whole time. $22 meg, more than an hour left. Oh boy. Right, so we got one more of these babies. This guy can have all of his nades. Well, not have, as in. I'm not going to take them with me. Is more what I meant. Is that any good? Or does this kind of suck? 22? What's the deal? What do they go up to? 24?
Hold, please.
Yeah, it probably kind of sucks, right? I feel like with a helmet, I feel like you want a max durability helmet. I wonder if anyone will buy it for that. Probably will. Yo, Nurgle, thank you for the prime. It is great to have the great unclean one here with us. Was this pure 5501? No, it wasn't. But we can make it so. We can make it so. Right, let's see. Can we speed run this last one in 15 minutes? At night. Probably do need to go with some MVGs though. I think. because it's probably going to be pretty dark at 2 in the morning. There we go. Let's do it. Is flesh ammo worth it? I unlocked it recently. I don't like flesh ammo, really, because they decrease the amount of spillover damage that all the limbs do, like a while back. So I just think it just takes a lot of shots. Is there much difference between the black MDR and that one? Yeah, they're completely different caliber. This is 5.56. The other one is 7.62 by 51, or 308 as people call it. So it's a lot less damage. Same. It depends on what ammo I'm using. I'm using like the same pen as M62, but M855A1's got a lot less damage than M62. So I should probably be using the black MDR, but to hell with it. I'm just gonna sprint in. I'm head up. See you, Tony. Hope it downloads for you soon. What plates should I use? Just use the best plates you can. The highest, the most important thing about them is literally the class. It's the class and then the material. But class matters more than anything else, really. 5 or 6, if you can. You won't go wrong just crafting the AACPC over and over and over again in the laboratory and using GAC plates. What's that repeater in your case? It's a Lightkeeper, like, path to getting to Lightkeeper task, which I feel like I should probably do. Think they're going to buff ammo, damage, or availability since it's got buff? I think they'll buff availability. Yeah. 5.56 seems very poor. You have to be using 5.5A1 and, like, purely 5.5A1, I think. I don't even think mix and matching with 5.6 is a good idea. Do you think the slick armor is viable? Pretty much all of the plate armors are now like... I don't think you should ever choose the slick, because there are better options that are strictly better than the slick. But it's technically viable. Yeah, the slick is technically viable. I don't know why you'd wear it, but it's technically viable. It'd be like, you know, all the armor went from 3. The best armor you could get before... So the slick was a 1, and the best armor you could get was a 3. All the armor is now a 7, but there are 8 and 9s that exist. So still, the slick is still... like, the slick on its own now is probably better than the best armor used to be. But there are still better armors, so there's no point. Dandolf the Wise, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, man. Where can I find the patch notes? I don't think there are any. Five 5v1 and 995. You can't make 995 though, right? You used to be able to craft 995 last fight. You can't make it now. Wearing a slick used to be how you told the hackers who to kill in the raid first. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Standoff. Appreciate you. It's quite drippy. It is quite drippy. How many more than viable armors can you buy for the price of a slick? I don't know how much they are. The problem is they sell too much. They sell for too much money to Ragman, so there's like a minimum price on them, which is just annoying. Checked out any of the Gladiators rooms since they came out? No, I haven't. I don't know if I have access to the key yet. I don't know. What's in Grumpy's room? Wear a slick, put on Ultium. Hear you ding ding ding. The issue with that now is you still have to throat. Game feels terrible. Now TTK feels painful. Died to God last night doing 1,000 damage at M80 for an MDR. It's just different. We're going to have to get used to it. It's going to take a bit of getting used to. The TTK has gone up a lot. Yeah, I can't craft M9 on phone since they removed the ammo crafts. Yeah. New patch? So, I think it's just technical. Don't know, really. Don't know. They should roll back the changes till they change the HP system. I mean, I don't think they're going to, right? I don't think they're going to. Maybe they will. Who knows? Who knows? No, we're bloody miles away. Oh my word. Right, we gotta pace it, my friends. We gotta pace it. The MVGs, even at this point, they do help with the contrast a lot. What the hell? Was that a nade? Ow. I don't want to fight these guys. Like, just go away. Do you ever use the black and white filter? Nah, I don't bother. Scav ambush, exactly. I'm gonna come up here and then I'm just gonna lie over here and just repair this. Granata. Come back after hiatus to see how the dust settled left last month or so. Found out how PvE mode, been absolutely addicted to it. Nice. Nice. Right. We have got to get our ass over to the water treatment facility. We have 8 minutes. Well, my stream is technically supposed to finish. It's usually a good sign if all the scavs spawn next to you, because then it usually means that there's nobody like right near you spawns wise. Hello, Trombo. How's it going? We're just charging through the Lighthouse countryside. Hopefully, we don't get shot by anybody. Probably should be on painkillers too. Yeah, everyone's stuck. Nobody can get into the new patch, which is quite funny. I didn't close the game. With the armor update, should the armor repairability be reduced to 13 standards? I don't think that matters too much. I don't really mind either way, to be perfectly honest with you. Don't really care what they do with that. I think what matters the most now is just like ammo balance and plate availability and stuff like that. Like one thing that I do think they should fix, like yes, it feels great for all of us hideout monkeys, but I feel like the craftable class 5 plate in the hideout should be some like crappy ceramic thing. And that the GAC should be a lot more expensive because it's like by far the best class 5 plate. Then you'd actually have to think about it a bit. Like right now, you don't really have to think about it. Oh wait, I was already on painkillers because I had a... I had a Propital on me. Should let me in that, but it's not going to, so... Whatever. It's downloading. Very good. Right, we're doing it. 6 minutes. It'll be alright. It'll be okay if we believe. Low durability? Yeah, but it's the material type makes the actual durability really high. Much more so than a ceramic, for example, or a steel. Plate repairability plays a huge part in balancing plate availability. It does a bit. Yeah, I agree with you somewhat. Because you have to cycle them out more often. But like, I cycle out the GAC every time it's damaged. Right now. because I literally just put it straight back through the hideout. I think, yeah, I think there are other like more fundamental issues. I wonder if it's dark. Yeah, it should be dark enough. Frequency balls. All right. We gone and done it. Well, hopefully. What did you use? Cult level 6? Where'd you get that from? That's the question, like, where'd you get it from, I think. That's not the main question. I got loads from Kibbo recently. There we go. Now we just need to get out. It's just some rando scav, right? Yeah. Rando scav. Oh, to be a USEC. Sassbar or Magman for the level 6 Titan plate. Oh yeah, that's the new one they added, isn't it? That's not been around the whole wipe. That's only kind of end of wipe thing that they added. Filling my CPCs with those plates. Do you have them both sides? Or because I usually go the GAC in the back just to save on weight. Yeah, Titan is decent to repair, yeah. Expensive, but it doesn't matter so much, right? PTSK armor rig, slip with the plates of my Thor. Easy clap. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. Damn, it's hard to hit the target when you're moving. The gack in the back sounds a bit frisky. I like it. Yeah, one tap. I didn't even kill him. I didn't even kill the scav. He's not even dead. Solar feels even worse now. With all the armor, players can just rush you in groups because TTK race. See, that's the one downside to the way it works, yeah. You can still hit them in the head though. Or you just need like the best ammo. But yeah, like if you don't have either of those, if you don't have a gun that allows you to do that super easily, and you don't necessarily have all the best ammo with you, then yeah, it's hard. It's harder than it was, for sure. How effective do you think SAP 5601 alternating? I don't think alternating them is sensible. I just don't. I feel like you either just want to be hitting them with the stuff that is actually going to go through, or it's like filler at the end. It's just so you have bullets and something to shoot at them, you know? I don't feel like it ever makes sense to do that, in my opinion. You just end up like wasting 5601s just bouncing off armor and not doing much armor damage. Don't necessarily think the system favoring armor is a bad thing. Just if you're behind now, it's going to be so rough. Yeah, this is the thing, right? It's like, it's compromises. So the more you turn armor down, the fairer it feels, but the less that progression is valued. The more that you turn armor up, the harder it gets when you're first starting, but the more progression is valued. It's just it's a big compromise, and there's no right answer. Like beforehand, it felt like armor was just pointless. There was no point in having a class 6 plating, because most of the time you just got shot around it or in their face anyway. They were so small, and there was so much thorax open that you just died no matter what. Whereas now it's the other way around. You know, it's like it's definitely worth doing, and players don't have the ability to access the right ammo. They're just gonna find it really hard. Right, we're finally on to this one. We'll have to go and fight a bunch of people in the resort at some point. Not today, though. Not today. All right, friends. Well, it has been a blast. It's been a blast. I'll be back on tomorrow. Of course. Back for more. Let us see who is around today. We can go and raid. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Twitch is like not working properly for me today at all. Come on, let me scroll through the list. Let me scroll. The new raid browser. Type /raid browser in chat. Highly suspicious that that will work very well, but we can try it. We can try it. /raid browser. What exactly does this do? Oh, it's in the chat itself.
Gold, please.
Okay. Oh, you know what? In fairness, it does actually work. But it only gives you like, well, because of how I have my chat, it just gives it one at a time. Which is quite funny. Yo, Peter Lini, thank you for the prime. Any suggestions? Any suggestions? I don't think that raid browser is very good. For some reason, yeah, I don't know why I can't actually scroll through this list. Oh, there we go. There we go, that's better. Like Twitch's UI, honestly, it's annoying sometimes. Hmm. Not many people around that I actually know. Maybe we'll raid Mini. Mini's playing he's playing Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring. I should play it though. Don't know if I'd play it on stream. But I should definitely play it. Watch your own stream on Twitch so you can see the replies. I have that up here, but then it's annoying not having them combined is the problem. Wait, why did that do that? Oh, I know why. There we go. Right. Okay. Right, friends. Thanks for hanging. I'll catch you later. I hope the patch works for you all. And I will see you all tomorrow, if you're around then. Catch you in a bit. Appreciate the support. And cheers. Bye, everyone.